Hello, welcome to the daily English news program on Azərbaycan Television with the most important events of the day. I am your host, İlham Məmmədov. President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, İlham and President of the Russian Federation, Vladimir Putin, had a telephone conversation on September 21st at the initiative of the Azerbaijani side. President İlham Əliyev offered his apology and deep condolences over the tragic deaths of the military personnel of the Russian peacekeeping contingent in Karabakh on September 20th. The head of state emphasized that a thorough investigation would be conducted and all the perpetrators would receive deserved punishment. The Prosecutor General's offices of both countries are in close contact over the case. The President of Azerbaijan also said that he was ready to provide financial assistance to the families of the killed. The sides noted the importance of consistent implementation of the agreements reached with the support of the Russian peacekeeping contingent on the complete cessation of hostilities in Karabakh. Much importance is attached in this context to the contact started in the city of Yevlax between the representatives of Azerbaijan state bodies and Armenian population of Karabakh with participation of the Russian peacekeeping contingent. Priority steps were discussed to stabilize the regional situation and solve humanitarian problems. Vladimir Putin underscored the importance of ensuring rights and security of the Armenian population of Karabakh. The Azerbaijani side's readiness for interaction on this matter with Russian peacekeepers was confirmed. The sides agreed to step up efforts towards opening of transportation communications, delimitation of the Azerbaijan-Armenia border, and signing of the peace treaty between Baku and Yerevan during the process of negotiation against the backdrop of high-level trilateral agreements reached in 2020-2022. On September 20th, President of the Republic of Turkey, Recep Tayyip Erdogan, made a phone call to President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, İlham Əliyev. During the telephone conversation, the heads of state exchanged views on the completion of local anti-terrorist measures and the laying down weapons and disarming of illegal armed groups in the Karabakh region of Azerbaijan. The president stressed that Azerbaijan and Turkey always stand by each other. The heads of state exchanged views on issues of mutual interest, including future contacts and prospects for relations of strategic alliance. On September 20th, President of the European Council, Charles Michel, made a phone call to President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, İlham Əliyev. During the phone conversation, the sides exchanged views on the situation in the region. Charles Michel expressed his concern about the developments which occurred in the region. President İlham Əliyev said that the units of the Armenian armed forces in Karabakh region of Azerbaijan had committed terrorist acts, killing police officers and civilians, and noted that Azerbaijan had to take local anti-terror measures in response to this. The head of state touched upon the agreement on stopping anti-terror measures and labeled as a positive step the fact of withdrawing the formations of Armenia's armed forces, illegal armed groups laying down their weapons, their disarming, and the meeting held in Yevlax. President İlham Əliyev noted that the meeting in Yevlax would discuss the rights and duties of the Karabakh Armenians on the basis of the constitution and laws of the Republic of Azerbaijan, as well as their cultural, religious, municipal, and other rights. The head of state pointed out that Azerbaijan implements this in the context of its domestic affairs. The Azerbaijani president touched upon the support for regional peace agenda, adding unilateral steps can yield a reverse effect. The Azerbaijani leader underlined that the results achieved would have a positive impact on taking Azerbaijan-Armenia peace treaty talks forward. President of the European Council described the end of anti-terror measures as a positive fact and expressed hope for ensuring ceasefire. Charles Michel also positively assessed the meeting held in Yevlax. At the invitation of the Presidential Administration of the Republic of Azerbaijan, point person for contacts with Armenian residents of Karabakh, Rövşən Məmmədov, met on September 21st, 2023 with representatives of Armenian residents of Karabakh, Sergei Martirosyan and David Melkuman. Head of the Russian side at the Russia-Turkey Monitoring Center, Rear Admiral Oleg Semyonov, joined the meeting in the capacity of a participant. The discussions held in a constructive and positive atmosphere focused on reintegration of the Armenian population of Karabakh, restoration of infrastructure, and organization of activities on the basis of constitution and laws of the Republic of Azerbaijan. Rövşən Məmmədov presented reintegration plans. In addition, the importance of soonest implementation of the issues reflected in the September 20th statement on the cessation of anti-terrorist measures of the Ministry of Defense of the Republic of Azerbaijan was emphasized. In the context of discussions of social and humanitarian issues, the representatives of the Armenian residents of the Karabakh region of Azerbaijan said that there was a particular need for fuel. At the same time, they asked for humanitarian assistance, including food products. As a result of the meeting, their request was accepted positively. In particular, it is planned to provide fuel supply for heating systems of kindergartens and schools, as well as emergency medical and firefighting services, and provide humanitarian support. The sides reached an agreement to hold the next meeting soon. The local anti-terrorism measures began on September 19th and ended within 24 hours as a result of the surrender of sabotage groups located in the Karabakh region of Azerbaijan, showed the whole world that not a single armed Armenian threatening the safety of our citizens will go unpunished. President İlham raised a number of significant issues in his recent address to the nation.
The events in Khojavend, where Azerbaijani citizens were blown up by mines laid by Armenian saboteurs, was the last string that exhausted the patience and prompted the anti-terrorist activities of a local nature. And by this, Armenian saboteurs left no chances for mercy.
Lokal karakterli anti-terror
Azerbaijan duly punished the enemy by immediately taking necessary steps. Local anti-terrorist measures were started, and all pending objectives were completed in one day. The terrorists were punished, and it was shown to Armenia again that all of their provocations would be met with a fitting response. As a result of the initiation and successful completion of anti-terrorist measures, Azerbaijan regained its sovereignty at around 1 p.m. on September 19th.
The Azerbaijani army showed its strength and gave a fitting rebuff to the enemy both in the 44-day war and during the anti-terrorist measures.
Our servicemen have shown extraordinary heroism, bravery and professionalism during the anti-terrorist measures and achieved significant military success in all directions in a short time.
The head of state assured that national minorities are also part of the country's national security strategy.
Əməliyyat başlamazdan əvvəl mənim tərəfimdən bütün hərbi birləşmələrimizə
Before the operation, I once again gave a strict order to all our military units that the Armenian population living in the Karabakh region should not be affected by the anti-terrorist measures and that the civilian population be protected.
Zərbə altına düşməməlidir və mülki əhali qorunmalıdır.
The guarantor of statehood is also the justice and care of its leader towards every citizen. The president demonstrated that spirituality is also an integral part of the state policy of Azerbaijan.
Əfsuslar olsun ki, anti-terror tədbirləri zamanı şəhidlərimiz olub.
Unfortunately, we had martyrs during anti-terror measures. May Allah rest the souls of our martyrs in peace. We have wounded soldiers and officers. May Allah grant recovery to them. They sacrificed their lives for the Muslims, justice and Azerbaijan's sovereignty. Their blessed memory will live forever in our hearts.
Onların əziz xatirəsi bizim qəlbimizdə əbədi yaşayacaq.
As a result of the successful anti-terrorist measures carried out by the Azerbaijani army, the illegal junta operating under the auspices of Yerevan on the territory of our country was forced to disarm and surrender. Thus, the desire of certain circles to implement the project of so-called grey zones on the ancestral territory of Azerbaijan failed.
Amerika Birləşmiş Ştatları dövlət
I conveyed our terms to the United States Secretary of State, who called me on September 19th. I was asked what is needed to stop the anti-terror measures. I said that the units of the Armenian army illegally settled in our territory should lay down their weapons, be disarmed and completely withdrawn from our territory. Simultaneously, they should hand over all weapons and equipment. Only in that case, Azerbaijan can stop anti-terror measures. Otherwise, we will go until the end, and the enemy is very aware of our strengths and determination.
The further destiny of the Armenian population of the Karabakh region of Azerbaijan and their safe and peaceful living will be ensured by our state.
Erməni millətçiləri, müharibə cinayətkarları, Ermənistanın və
Armenian nationalists, war criminals, and the so-called leaders of Armenian Karabakh took those people hostage and poisoned their brains. They concocted endless lies about Azerbaijan and its people, brainwashed and poisoned them. I'm sure that the Armenian population living in Karabakh will soon see a change for the better. We intend to build a life together based on peace, mutual understanding, and mutual respect. We have no problems with the Armenian people. We have no enmity.
Mən əminəm ki, Qarabağda yaşayan erməni əhalisi tezliklə yaxşılığa doğru dönüşü görəcək.
Today, new tasks are at stake: the implementation of new projects, the revival of Karabakh and Eastern Zangezur.
Elektrik stansiyaları, körpülər, tunellər, su ambarları, yaşayış binaları.
Power plant, bridges, tunnels, reservoirs, residential buildings, villages, and cities are being built in just 2 years without receiving any help. We alone. I said that when the Second Karabakh War ended, we would turn Karabakh and East Zangezur into a paradise, and we're turning it into a paradise. Everyone who visits there can see that. We will create the same conditions in Xankəndi, Ağdərə, Xocavənd, in the villages in Əskiran.
Xankəndidə, Ağdərədə, Xocamənddə, Kətlərdə yaradacaq.
The head of state believes that after successful local anti-terrorist measures, Armenia suddenly became politically competent, and this could have a positive impact on the peace process between Baku and Yerevan.
Cənubi Qafqazda yeni reallıq yaradacaq.
This will create a new reality in the South Caucasus, will create peace, lasting peace. We must ensure that the other side does not live with revanchist ideas, and they must also rest assured that we do not have sites on their land. We recognize their territorial integrity and have declared it, and we recognize the territorial integrity of all countries.
Və bütün ölkələrin ərazi bütünlüyünü tanıyır.
The main course of our country's foreign policy is the establishment of lasting peace in the South Caucasus region, which will ensure peace, security, development, and prosperity of all peoples living here. However, other states in the region should also want this and not allow certain forces from afar to interfere in the politics of their countries. In this case, the fair call of the head of state to leave the South Caucasus region alone and let the South Caucasus region breathe freely, who are making unfounded accusations, is a message to everyone who is hindering the long-awaited peace.
The number of cyber attacks on internet resources has increased. Just on the official website of the president of the country, more than 4 million attacks per second were registered. Challenges in this field were discussed at the Cybersecurity Days event held in Baku.
When anti-terrorist measures began in Karabakh, numerous attacks on the internet resources of state institutions were registered. Rövşən Məmmədov, head of the State Service of Special Communications and Information Security, said at the press conference that these attacks are successfully prevented. Extensive reconstruction works are being carried out in order to integrate the liberated territories into the country's economy. This increases the importance of digitization. Ensuring cybersecurity is crucial for the implementation of the digital economy. Cybersecurity measures have been strengthened in our country in the last 3 years. A number of important decisions have been made in this area. In a word, Azerbaijan is rapidly integrating into the world experience in the field of cybersecurity. Cybersecurity Days event kicked off on September 21st in Azerbaijan. The conference was attended by local and foreign specialists as well as persons responsible for this field in state institutions, private enterprises and organizations. A discussion was held on the actual problems and challenges of cybersecurity on the first day of the conference.
You can get in touch with us by contacting AzTV Xəbər's hotline number 051-511-1956, through which you can report events you come across of, as well as share your suggestions and remarks. You can also contact us via our WhatsApp and Telegram accounts. That was all for today. Thank you for being with us. Goodbye.